Welcome to LAP Consulting. LAP Consulting is a general management consulting firm specializing in strategic business decision-making and management processes to organizations of all industries. Our vision is to create continued success for our clients through innovative business techniques and strategies, followed by our mission to empower businesses throughout their industry lifecycle, allowing them to remain innovators and stay competitive in their markets. Our primary focus will be on startup businesses, plus rebranding older businesses, which will equal and maximize and retain the companies as we grow. Currently, we're staffed with 3 owners who are also consultants, with the potential of 2 additional part-time consultants. Our primary stakeholders, Laife, Fulk, Amber Gonsalves, and Patrick Holt, have an equal investment, equal risk, and we are initiated as an LLP. A conducive office space requires that our business be easily accessible, centralized to our target market, within budget, and most importantly, it meets our customers' expectations. Our goals are to support a safe, efficient, healthy, and green work environment and maintain and increase personal and professional development by creating a solid leadership philosophy. In our open systems model, we value innovation and freedom of choice. Here is an example of our inputs, throughputs, and outputs as it relates to our environment and feedback loops.
We will have a corporate business and functional strategies. One of them will be to focus on the single business of management consulting. We will evaluate our strengths and weaknesses against our goals, as well as constantly look at our strengths. We will identify the competition, opportunities, and even threats, and adapt to implement new policies and procedures. This is what the breakdown of our ownership group will look like, each one of the 3 partners taking over one part. This structure will be functional to start and will also allow for us to evolve in the future. One of the ways we will ensure consistency is for our clients to have one point of contact. Identifying the right course of action is difficult, but it is a fundamental requirement and necessary for a successful business. One of the main purposes for ethics is to have a good guidepost for self-evaluation. Part of ethics is also having ethical leadership. This involves good communication, quality leadership, and collaboration within the company. Our clients are our primary responsibility. We want no harm to come to them and to only provide the best services for them. We will also have ethical behaviors within our operational standards. This will include resistance to social, organizational, personal, and political pressures, and a drug-free workplace. Having workers from different departments, different backgrounds, and with different skill sets, we will eliminate problems by having workers involved in the developing of our policies and procedures. Our decision-making process will be organic, which means our ideas will originate from within our organization. Splitting control between the 3 primary owners will keep each one accountable and decrease centralization.
Regarding cultural dimensions, we understand that culture defines our company. As such, we will have a loose and low risk atmosphere where instead of gaining market share, we will aim to build stable relationships with clients and instead aim for modest growth. Our key values will include, but are not limited to, supporting our employees, being honest and accountable, and having our morals front and center in all of our transactions. To communicate our culture and artifacts, we will focus on personal interactions, maximizing individual strengths, and monitoring feedback to manage problems before they become issues. We will try to implement evolutionary change, which is the type of change that alters an entire organization over time in small progressive steps, instead of revolutionary change, which is drastic in nature and alters a company's essential core beliefs and structures and often causes resistance. We will attempt to anticipate future opportunities and threats as our consulting company business model includes planning for change, working together, developing new trends, and following the trends. As such, we will try to keep up with the evolution of our environment. Rapid changes in the organizational structure may cause hidden costs. Incremental structure changes can create serious and costly disharmonies, outweighing the benefits. Therefore, planning is essential. Resistance might be found through employees who are stuck in their ways, who are not supportive, or who are afraid of their future. To overcome this resistance, we will look to create educational opportunities in vast communication with our employees, as well as support them on a daily basis. In response to these changes, we will provide the necessary structure, content, and culture to achieve common goals. The forces for and against change can be internal, such as personal and services, and it can also be external, such as competition. Only modest adjustments are needed to maintain growth. Some steps we might take in implementing evolutionary change can include new corporate policies and procedures, restricting the amount of consultations, and simplifying formal control. Some results of change can include growth in profit and brand values, prosperity of corporate culture, and quick and efficient completion of projects. While we are in our initial stage, evolutionary change will be necessary to support growth. As such, we will try to be well planned and utilize innovative technologies.